Hey, it's the Nuggetcast outside. I'm Matt.
I'm Jake.
Let's do some nugget casting outside.
Outside.
All right, so we're if you noticed, we are not inside today. We're outside.
Surely you could have noticed.
Good. Very observant viewer.
And I guess the main reason is mostly we just wanted to show off this cool thing. Not the air conditioner.
Not the AC unit. And not John, though. He's nice.
Yeah, John, cool thing.
Yeah.
Mostly the mural.
Yeah, so we're taking a field trip to the parking lot today.
So we had, how did the mural actually come about?
Okay, so the mural actually came about in the same column that Nuggetcast came about. I was just kind of mentioning things that I thought would be cool to do, but I'm probably never going to get around to it. And this was one of them. And there's it became a class project. So, and Whitney, Morgan, and Peyton from UNG have come and done this. They're actually not completely finished, but it looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks finished.
Uh-huh. So the other thing I wrote about was Nuggetcast, and you just almost heard me type that and ran over.
Gosh, I hope you didn't. I sure hope you didn't mention anything else in that column. We're almost out of people.
It's too much work for me. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty good. You just write the word. It must be nice to have that kind of power. You just write the word and things happen. People go scurrying about to fill your demands.
Right.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah. I know. I won't abuse that power, but yeah. So, hey, it's probably time for NewSprint, don't you think?
Yeah.
That's our 60-second sprint through the front page.
Sprinting it. Oh, no.
In theory, it's 60 seconds.
Yeah, if we
real life,
if we had about
75.
2 more seconds, I think if we could just bump it out to 62, we'd probably make it every time.
You think we've gotten that close? We just need 2 seconds.
No, okay, maybe that's. Please don't call me on that. But yeah. So as always,
John's back here. He's working hard.
What are you
and hardly working.
Are you you have a typewriter back there? You're setting things.
He's literally writing the news with a pen right now.
Oh man.
So he's going to give us 60 seconds. He's going to time us with something. I don't know. And then
a sundial, hopefully.
Right. And then am I taking top?
I guess you're taking the top, yeah.
Okay. All right. Count me down when you're ready.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, for the Skybox, we got back in action because guess what? Bill Lewis is back. Former city manager is now the interim city manager. So welcome back, Bill.
Yeah, and then we got some more back in action as teen battles back after crash. We had a recent graduate, Nikolai Smith, actually ended up having to miss his graduation in the hospital, but he's battling back strong to recover from his injuries. He's on the right path.
Yeah, okay, so we had some technical difficulties with the people that were calling in. I think the T-Mobile people were having a hard time getting in dispatch, non-emergency, at Lumpkin County. They would pick up and no one was there, so we did a little story on that.
Yeah, that was the strangest thing. And then we got Top Gun trainer, like the movie Top Gun, except we didn't interview Tom Cruise. We just interviewed Chandler Alexander, native of Dahlonega.
Not even close.
Okay, well.
Not even close.
Whatever.
And I think Chandler Alexander is a bigger scoop than Tom Cruise.
He is. He is in this town for sure.
Right? All right, so we're outside and anything can happen. We've actually had a few people already shout things at us that you didn't hear. They're off camera.
Maybe they weren't. Maybe they didn't need to be heard.
Maybe not. You never know. Some people like the newspaper. Some people, not. Anyways, but you never know who can wander by.
Right.
What?
I don't know. I thought someone was...
What?
Hey, there's someone wandering by now. Hey, you should just go up.
Well, it's Steve Alexander.
Who you might know from the front page.
He's on the front page.
Sorry, you're not the exciting guy on the front page. You're just like the other guy on the front page. But you're the exciting guy here right now, so...
Right. Well, I didn't realize we were doing this because I literally happened to be walking by I feel bad that I didn't dress up, but then I realized I'm sitting next to a guy wearing...
I am dressed up.
Wearing a Gronkowski jersey, right?
It's formal. That's formal for...
I am dressed up,
You know. It's an all-star or a Pro Bowl wear.
Yeah,
He's also enemy number one, so...
Yeah, we don't get into that, like Falcons, and that's
okay.
But that's
all right.
true. It's a good point.
Anyway.
But yeah, actually, we were setting up, and you were over there, and said, "Hey, can I come help?" And so it's like, "Yeah,
there
you
he
can
is.
talk to us." So this is you on the front page. So why are you on the front page? Like, what's going on here?
That picture was taken at Top Gun. In Fallon, Nevada, on the day of Chandler's Top Gun graduation. We were on our way there. So my son graduated from Top Gun. He's not a pilot. He's a flight controller. He's sort of running the missions, I guess.
Right. So he's behind the screen, like at the computer.
In their ears.
In their ears.
Yeah.
Okay. What's it like to be able to say? You were in a conversation a lot that my son is
a hero.
Top Gun.
It's kind of weird because my wife was telling me last night there's over 500,000 people in the Navy, and there's 20 people that have done what he did. So, and part of me, I don't know. It's like, does your kid have a better chance of like playing professional sports than graduating from Top Gun? I don't know.
Right.
It's really weird and it's really cool, and it's and we were also talking, like, I don't know any. Really, I didn't think I knew anybody who had ever gone through Top Gun, but I found out that our friends Tom and Jacqueline Nilsson, who live in Dahlonega, he's a pilot, and he went through Top Gun in '79, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of Top Gun, my wife has drug us to see that movie twice, and now Tom and Jacqueline were like, you guys need to see it in IMAX. So now I think we got a little dinner and a movie date with Tom and Jacqueline to go to IMAX for trip number 3 to see the movie.
There will be no spoilers. Don't worry. You don't have to click off here right now.
Top Gun Maverick. Is it better than like the first one, or is?
It's interesting because the original Top Gun movie, at Top Gun training, you're not allowed to quote the movie, talk about the movie.
Oh, really?
Nothing. Like you're not, because it's so different than real life.
Right.
Like there is nobody playing beach volleyball at Top Gun. Like those dudes are so busy studying and working. It's a grind, and he says the hardest thing he's ever done. Like there was no fun time at Top Gun.
Is there motorcycle riding? Does he ride motorcycles?
Didn't see a lot of motorcycles.
Karaoke in the bars and
the bar actually at Top Gun is not that far off. It's pretty close.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
That's how we're gonna close out Nuggetcast. Is we're all just gonna sing "You've Got That Lovin' Feeling" or "You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling."
Do we really have to do that?
We can also do "Great Balls of Fire," I think.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That was Goose. Yeah.
But yeah, so he graduated. I think it was December. We were out there, and
and he's a Lumpkin County High School graduate, 2013, right?
Went to Lumpkin County High School, got in some trouble, joined the Navy. But him joining the Navy, like, I didn't expect it to like change my life, but it really has, because his mom and I got to go on that Tiger cruise I wrote a story about 7 years ago,
right?
Where we were on his aircraft carrier for 10 days. Sailing from Hawaii to San Diego. Like, that was a life-changing experience. Like, that was incredible. And then we found out he was going to Top Gun, and all I really knew about it was, the Tom Cruise movie.
Right.
That must, the best of the best is what you hear. But then, to find out what that was all about, I'm so proud of him, man. It's really cool.
Did he, so his code name, is Wild.
His
Wild
call
Boy.
sign.
Call sign. Shoot, I called it code name in the story, but his call sign is Wild Boy. Do you concur? Is that accurate? Is that an accurate?
He has Wild Boy tattooed on his fingers.
Okay.
He's got a ton of tattoos.
Right. Which you can see on 12A. You can see some of those. He got
in trouble in high school for getting up on the roof of the high school and painting "Happy Birthday, Chandler, I Love Burritos" on the windows. And to me, that's kind of wild. He got caught and got in trouble and got So he was a pretty wild kid. So Wild Boy fits.
So he's wild, and he loved burritos too, which
he does.
You can't fault him for that.
He does love him some burritos. I think his mom, Casey, bought a brick. Can you buy bricks for the graduates from the high school? Put their names on it.
Maybe
like a thing.
Yeah.
And I think his says "I love burritos." So yeah. But that was my favorite part of your story is when he said it's kind of my call sign's kind of self-explanatory.
That's very cool. Well, do you think if you had a call sign, what would it be? Like, I'm trying to think what would be a cool one for. I don't know if I deserve a cool one, but
going back to the new movie for a second, Casey was telling me that all the actors got to pick their own code names or their own calls. Now you got me saying
right.
their own
That
call
sounds
signs
cool.
for the movie. So they
cool.
picked their own. I don't know what mine would be. What would yours be?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I always thought like an underrated one in the original movie was Slider. Like that guy seems so cool.
Slider.
That just seems like a cool one. I don't think I'm that cool though. I don't know. I would need. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I brought up an impossible question. That's not what you're supposed to do.
I would hope I could just be Doc. That's what everybody calls me now anyway. So
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you could be like Nuggetcaster. Is that not?
That would I feel like on the helmet that would look kind of lame.
Well, it's a spur of the moment. We'll think of something.
Right, yeah. What about you? What do you got?
Oh shoot, I don't know. I was gonna take Nuggetcaster if you don't want it.
Yeah, you can have that.
That's all I got right now because I'm Nugget casting. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, so thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad that no one drove by and started swearing at us.
We've got a good break from that. Good 10-minute break.
Maybe you were the shield from that. Now they're going to be driving by, put Steve back on.
I'm actually going to get in my car and drive by you guys right now. Start yelling.
Right.
Thanks for having me on.
The sensors will be.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that was a great coincidence that we had.
Yeah.
This guy from the front page
just like stumbling
walking by.
Yeah.
Thanks to Steve Alexander for stopping by. I guess it's time for.
Oh, sorry. I was looking up. I thought maybe there's a fighter jet was gonna drop this down to us.
Bust the tower.
Right. Yeah. That would have been cool, but it's.
Oh, I never.
John is still cool though. I'll take his as well. And so this is the CrimeTime lever. Drops off just crime. from all the times. Yeah. Like when this one time when a woman on October 12th, 2012, when a woman on Mechanic Street said she thinks her roommate broke her Crystal Light tea container because she owed her $6. That seems like
it's kind of petty
yeah,
revenge there.
I mean, I don't think you got your $6 back from doing that, so I don't really know why.
Right.
But yeah. Was that the one? I mean, so there was none circled. Was that the one you would have chosen?
But yeah, probably.
Or
we'll see. I'll choose this one instead. Man, this is tightly balled
I'll pick up
here.
that litter. I forgot. We shouldn't throw them in.
Yeah,
it's kind of
we'll
litter.
take care of that.
Oh, man. I didn't even think. I'm going to be in the CrimeTime next week. Oh, gosh.
All right, this is March 2nd, 2016. A woman said someone backed into her car and lifted it slightly off the ground, causing damage to the right side. The driver then stuck her head out the window and said, "Oops, I hit your car. It will buff out," and then drove away. Drove away.
Oh my gosh, that's the most friendly hit and run I've ever heard of. But
yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's not fair unless you are going to buff it out.
Right. If you're going to do the buffing, yeah.
Right. Then maybe that's, I don't know. It's a lot.
All right. There's some traffic out here.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty action-packed Nuggetcast. We got
that really was.
Top Gun people on.
Yeah.
And
it might not be over.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, that was right to my hands.
I trusted you to get it. And
you're Gronk.
I was about to. I thought this jersey would be inoffensive since it's from Arizona. And all right, so we got November 22nd, 2008, when a woman on Little Mountain Road said she stuck her hand into a box and was unexpectedly bit by a possum. That is a terrible box. That magic box.
I feel like that might be like, there might be an omission there. I feel like it's supposed to be mailbox.
I hope. I mean,
yeah.
I hope.
If I remember correctly. Well, I mean, you hope. Like, that's terrifying either way.
Yeah. Like a weird box outside. Like if somebody just dropped off
and there's just a
possum in there.
Yeah, no matter what. That's just
I'm very
bad.
anti-possum in general.
Huh.
So that's like one, I just...
okay.
Sorry. I don't have a lot of compassion in my heart for possums, so...
All right, we'll deal with that on another Nuggetcast.
Maybe we don't have time to get into all that, but...
But thanks for watching, and if you like Nuggetcast, just subscribe. If you like possums, I'm sorry, you're out of luck. It's not the place for you. Apparently.
Honk if you love Nuggetcast. That's our outside issue. That wasn't the paper toss,
right?
Yet.
Thanks, everybody.
Subscribe.